after the Orange Army Men Crusaders chose to strike out at the Reds unexpectedly. The Red Embassy was put on high alert within the Green compound. The Oranges had forced the Green hands and forced them to go to war against the Reds due to their alliance. The Greens now surround the compound, having to fight back for the embassy that the Reds hold still. 300 elite Radiate soldiers hold the compound. Will they survive the Green invasion, or will they fail? What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today I am back with some more Army Men Civil War Season 3, baby. So after the Oranges chose to attack the Reds, the Greens were dragged into this war yet again against the Reds, and they need to kick the Reds out of the embassy that they hold within Green territory here. However, 300 Radiates are ready to hold the embassy and defend against the oncoming Greens. The Greens have about 600 troopers, but the Reds have a little bit more health than the Greens because they're a more elite class and they just get a little bit more health. It's one of their traits. But the Greens do have vehicles that the Reds don't. The Greens have some M8 Scots, they have some McCafés, and then they've also got some Shermans on the battlefield too. So the Greens have a lot more troopers as well as vehicles, but the Reds have stronger troopers and a defensive position. So a little bit of tit for tat right there. Either way, it should be a really epic battle. I'm excited to get into this. I hope you guys are too. If you guys enjoy these videos, please be sure to smash that like button. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're working our way towards 400K, baby. And comment down below if you'd like to see some more Army Men battles in the future. Either way, guys, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get this video started? Alrighty then, gamers, let's go in slow-mo for the start here, and we are pressing start, baby. So the Greens do begin their movement on forward here against the Red Embassy compound. They are spamming some fire into the entrance. Well, multiple entrances. There are about 3 or 4 different areas of attack that the Greens can go with against the Reds here. So it's going to be a little bit tough for the Reds to defend because they're kind of surrounded, and there are multiple entrance points. However, they are, of course, stacked with their most troopers around these entrance points, so they have the best odds of defending at those points. So it's a little bit of a bonus plus a negative at the same time. All right, M8 Scott over here getting tracked really early in the game. This thing is now immobile. However, it's right in the sweet spot where it can get some good HE fire into the compound here. Made sure to give the Reds a lot of bazookas and Piats in this battle, so that way they will be able to take out any sort of tanks that they really need to. We do have an M8 Scott coming around this way right now, which is no good. This bazooka trooper failing to turn around and get it. Seems like this guy is going for the Dodge trucks instead of the tanks. Maybe you need to prioritize a little bit better there, buckaroo. It might be a good idea. These 2 Piats over this way firing in at these Scots over here and this Dodge. Why though? Why? Go for the tanks! Well, this one was destroyed, I guess. Oh, another one shooting over this way. It goes very wide and misses the Sherman over here. Looks like these exterior defenses for the Reds doing a pretty nice job of holding off a lot of Green infantry. They slaughtered an entire squad over here, and they're working on squad number 2 with this M60. Ooh, baby, they are really tossing their salad. One of the M60 gunners does end up going down there, however, so he is kaput. He's gone, baby. It looks like a Sherman over this way was blown sky high, as well as a lot of squad members over here. But there's another M8 Scott moving forward, as well as some Dodge trucks trying to sort of maybe provide almost a little bit of cover. There's almost a caravan coming forward. Yeah, I think the Dodges are basically acting as cannon fodder for the rest of the army here. They're basically the suicide squad while the rest of the army attempts to come on up. We do have a flamethrower unit over here. He might be able to get some stuff done. Or maybe not, I don't know. It looks like this Dodge is actually gonna ram the gates here and blow their cover. Let's see that happen, baby. And he connects, breaks down the cover. He does start getting shot a good bit here, but he did destroy that red cover right there, which is pretty interesting. Red flamethrower unit now exposed out here. No units really within reach of his flame, so he's just sort of stuck there. M24 Chaffee has broken through over this way and is now able to gun down these troopers over to the side here, which is going to be tough for the Reds to clap back against that. The middle of the embassy, though, is still very much so alive and kicking. They've got plenty of bazooka troopers, Piats, and regular soldiers in the center, which is good. A M24 Chaffee blasting through these houses over this way, moving its way forward, trying to maybe open up another entrance point for the green. So they are creating their own entrance points, which are likely less defended than the actual entrance points that the Reds had covered. So this M24 Chaffee comes on in here and starts blasting, as well as his M8 Scott apparently got through over this way, but it has died at the end of the day there, so that's a little bit brutal. Piot takes a nice shot at this M24 Chaffee. It does track it, but doesn't kill the crew inside, so this thing is still very much so capable of fighting against the Red soldiers on the interior here, so that's going to be a little bit tricky. Hopefully that Piot soldier can take it out promptly. Here's another Piot over here. He's firing off this way. Oh! There's another M24 Chaffee over here, actually breaking down the embassy walls. Oh my goodness, it crushed a number of the soldiers inside the embassy here. We have an M60 gunner firing through this window out this way as another assault comes through over here. We have yet another Piot trooper over this way, tangoing with a Sherman. It looks like it is close to winning. There's just a couple more troopers in that Sherman. Just needs to get a good shot. And it did not hit really a sweet spot there, it seems like. Yeah, that thing is still alive for sure. Rest of the greens coming up over this way as well, but they're meeting heavy red resistance back here. These red soldiers are pretty stacked in this area of the battlefield, so they're able to do a tight defense. This corner has been fighting against them for quite a while and not really getting anywhere. All right, this M24 Chaffee, the McChaffee, if you will, ended up going down over this way. Looks like its engine was burst by some of those Piot troopers, or perhaps it was flamed. This flamethrower might have gotten to it. Yeah, its engine is on fire, so that might have been what happened. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, I mean, the holdout is actually kind of working for the Reds here. They're actually doing quite well. A number of green soldiers on this bridge back here firing in as well. This entire area was opened up by these Dodge trucks. Dodge Ram trucks, baby. Piot soldier ended up blowing him up, but not before an entire corner of this area was destroyed. He's going for the bridge. He hits the bridge, takes out the guardrail, but nothing much. It would have been cool if that whole bridge had blown up for them that shot, but it just wasn't powerful enough. M24 Chaffee over here was taken out eventually as well. Let's bump it up a speed here as the battle continues onward. It seems like two major attack points are still very healthy and strong for the greens. One over here, and then one on the bridge over here. The rest of the areas do have slight troopers managing to attack, such as over here. There's still a couple of soldiers moving on forward, but overall, these areas are a lot weaker than those 2 points that I just noted. And there's still quite a number of Reds in the middle square. I would say this area over here has been promptly destroyed and is in ruins. This area is sort of getting there right now. And then this area is still pretty strong for the Reds too. So, you know, definitely some areas where either team could win this battle or lose this battle. It could kind of go either way in some areas of this battlefield. It really just depends on if the greens manage to make big breakthroughs where they need to, or, you know, in different areas where the Reds might be able to really hold firm and stand the test of time here. We've got an M4A1 soldier over here firing with his ACOG scope against the greens. He's pivoting. He's having to fire at two different entrances at once, trying to keep these greens at bay. Even though the greens really don't have many tanks left, those Piot soldiers are still firing as they're going against the infantry right now, which is actually great. They're using their Piots basically as a hand mortar, which is kind of what the Piot is, so it's good to see them doing that. All right, this entranceway over here has a lot of greens attacking currently. Yeah, a whole stampede of greens coming up this way against the Reds here. This could definitely be a devastating moment for the greens if the Reds manage to hold this area, or if the greens manage to break through. It could be the start of the end for the Red defense. So the greens come on through here, and that is big. That's like 4 soldiers right there getting gunned down by one burst of machine gun fire. The greens try and clap back with some fire of their own against these Red Spartan soldiers, but it's kind of fruitless here as they're just taking so much flak right now that it's brutal. One green soldier tries to grenade right there. It doesn't go through the window, and it's gonna blow up right there in their own faces. That's not great. M60 soldier Ramboing, baby, getting off some of that good fire, but he gets shot in the heart, and you're to blame, baby. He goes down and is dead now. We got another soldier healing up right there. He's trying to get his second wind going. A couple more soldiers still on this bridge over here, but not as many as before. Most of them pivoted towards that other entrance. Let's check the other strong green spot over here, and it looks like these guys are actually managing to get into the embassy compound a little bit over here and move it on forward. They're getting some more reinforcements. A lot of the reds are distracted by these troopers over here, so they're pivoting over that way and ignoring these greens over here, allowing these greens to make some strides on forward. So that is not great for the reds right there. M1 Grand soldier right here chilling. He's taking some good shots at the green soldiers, hopefully getting some kills. M1 Grand, one of the most powerful weapons that you can have in your arsenal in this game, because it's a 1 to 2 shot kill depending on where you hit in the body, and it gets 8 nice little rapid fire-ish shots going out too. So this thing can be pretty devastating in any sort of battle, really. So if we look at the mini maps right now, at the top left here, blue dots are the green soldiers and red dots are the red soldiers. Reds probably still outnumbered by the greens about 2 to 1, but now they're a lot more split up. They're sort of like in a diagonal line down this compound is the red defense right now, with green forces coming in from both other sides of that diagonal. So this is really coming into clutch plays here. Let's go into normal speed now. I really think it's either faction's game to win right now, and if the reds do manage to hold, let's talk about the consequences of that. The reds will have a stronghold within green territory where they can possibly expand outwards if they need to. And it also diverts a lot of green resources towards their own territory instead of the outskirts of their territory, where it meets the red border and the tan border. So right now, the greens are playing too many war fronts, and if they lose this battle, it will just make it even worse for the greens. The greens really got to win this battle in order to actually have a fighting chance in the war overall. It might seem like a small insignificant battle, but truly if the reds hold out here, it will cause a lot of grief for the greens going into future engagements. So the reds still holding out pretty nicely right now, but the greens, they're not done yet. They've still got a good fighting force heading on forward right now and attacking against these red soldiers. So we still got a ways to go in this battle in order to see who ends up being the victor. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of Springfield snipers as well as M1 Grands. The World War II weapons actually coming in clutch quite a bit for the reds here. I'd like to see how many kills some of these soldiers have. This sniper has 3 kills. This fella has none. Okay, weak. This fella has no kills. This fella has 7. That's pretty good. This guy right here has 2 kills. Our M1 Grand friend here died. This Piat soldier has 5 kills, 2 tank kills. Wow. Oh, does he get another kill? No, he does not. This soldier has no kills. This Piat soldier over here has 13 infantry kills, 3 vehicle kills. That's very impressive. This soldier right here has 1 kill. This soldier right here has 1 kill. Soldier right here has none. This bazooka soldier has 4 vehicle kills, 4 infantry kills. This M16er has 8 infantry kills. This trooper has no kills. This trooper has 2. This trooper has none. And this trooper has 3. So definitely some strong soldiers amongst the reds. This guy has 2 kills. This guy has 8. This guy has 22. And this guy has 5. Holy cow. Pretty impressive stuff. So the reds do have some very elite soldiers still left alive, and every kill they get, actually, their veterancy in the game goes up. And their veterancy, I believe, gives them better stamina, better accuracy, better health too, I think. So it actually pays off if you have a number of veteran soldiers over a number of, weaker soldiers. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, it's a pretty good thing that the Reds have a lot of soldiers living for quite a while, and it's probably going to help them in the long term as well. Mosin the Gant Trooper over here firing away. He does end up going down right there. The Greens, all of a sudden, slaughtering a lot of the Reds. The Reds are sort of still in this now more rectangular shape right here, trapped. There's probably like 25 Reds left alive, and I'm guessing maybe 30 or so, yeah, probably like 30 or so Greens left alive. So it's coming down to the wire here. That could still go either way. M60 Trooper over here still launching out some fire against the Greens over this way. One sniper trying to combat this M60 Trooper. It looks like actually the M60 Trooper ducks down, and he gets back up and starts firing again, and he finally lands the shot into the chest of that Green soldier. That was needed. I am going to go ahead and squad up the Greens now, try and stop them from trickling in and get them into more of like a final assault mode here. So let's go ahead and do that. We can also retreat any Reds that need retreating. And I don't think any reds really need it. Actually, immediately, one of the squads of the greens starts moving in over this way. Yeah, I think all of the reds right now that are alive are actually in prime locations because they've survived for so long in these slots. It just sort of shows that these areas are extremely effective areas to be in. His soldier right here just sort of chilling. This M60 soldier not really able to do too much. These three soldiers, did we ever check out their kills? This guy has 1 kill, this guy has 9, and this guy has none. Okay. Pretty decent nuts. These green soldiers, they might have burst into the compound there, but they proceeded to do a whole lot of nothing, I would definitely say. Springfield sniper sort of shooting actually through this small window here. He takes a shot right there and has to back off. He might be able to get a kill or two. This is really threading the needle, I would say, for this red soldier. Not sure if he's going to do too much against these greens who are still proceeding forward as expected. All right. I do think this is probably still the strongest defense point for the reds right here. They're still pretty clustered up here, and they've got some good soldiers sitting. That M60 trooper does end up going down, but it looks like he took a few before he did go down. He was probably killed by this other M60 trooper here. Huh. Ironic. Killed by his own weapon. All right. Either way, it looks like the greens have taken more losses as this battle goes on. They're down to about, like, 3 troopers over here, 2 troopers down this way, a group of, like, 4 troopers over here, and a squad of, like, 8 over this way. So, greens are pretty down on their luck right now, but the reds are really hanging on by a thread here. This could be a victory for the reds still, I think, or it could lean green. You just don't know just yet. Why don't we go into fast motion here for a little bit here as this sort of skirmishing continues to go on. And in fact, as we go into fast motion, the skirmishing almost stops right there. A little bit more fire from these guys over this way. And maybe these guys over this way? Not fully sure. Not a lot of movement. I'm not seeing enough movement here. One of the troopers actually goes down right over here. Oh, there's a little bit of a green assault over this way. You can watch that in normal speed. Yeah, M1 green soldier standing against these 2 green soldiers. It looks like he might have killed a couple of them, but eventually they did manage to kill him and break through a little bit. So that's a little bit of a danger zone right here. Green soldier firing in at some reds over here. He's making his move forward, trying to attack against this red soldier, getting some good spray fire in there. Red bending down. He's got the Springfield. All you got to do is line up a shot, but he can't do it, and the green ends up taking him down. His ally to the right, though, still standing, so the greens still do have a little bit of work to do on this area over here. These 3 soldiers over here still chilling, still doing pretty well. It looks like they've got a couple of green soldiers pinned down in this building area over here. They killed 1, still got a couple more to go. Grenade getting thrown over this way from this trooper over here. He manages to blow it up and actually get a green kill. 2 more greens still pressuring him, as well as any more greens over here. Yep, still 2 more greens over that way. Really smart idea for him to be utilizing that grenade, but he gets shot as he tries to reload right there. Yikes. So the reds are down to 3 soldiers over here who are defending right now and actually getting clobbered, and 2 soldiers over that way. One of those red soldiers does end up going down. Last trooper over here gets shot too. There's another guy in the water fountain. Water fountain boy 2.0, bro. Water fountain boy. He's got no kills though. And of course, there's 1 Piat soldier over here. That's going to be a tough defense. Oh no, he missed his Piat shot. Wait. No, he's missing. He's not getting this kill. Bro, ooh, okay, dead on shot right there from the Piat soldier. Pretty impressive stuff. Water fountain boy still chilling. It's 2 reds versus, like, I'd say like 10 greens right now. He's taking shots over this way, actually managing to kill a couple right there. Water fountain boy acting almost as bait. A number of greens over here, in fact, dying due to the Piat soldier right now. My goodness, boys. My goodness, indeed. The Piat soldier now has 14 kills. Grenades being thrown by Water Fountain Boy here. He's juking him in the water fountain. He dives down. I don't know what he's doing right now. Boy, what? No, Water Fountain Boy goes down. He is no true Water Fountain Boy. We have 1 Piat soldier here defending against multiple greens. He's got 14 kills, 2 vehicle kills. He's missing a lot of these vital shots here, and he's getting shot himself from the green soldiers. This is looking like it's going to be Yep, barely a green victory, and definitely a green victory that was very needed. I'm actually so impressed by the red performance there. Only 7 greens remain right there, and there is one M8 Scott over this way that never did. I think it's stuck. No, it's not. I don't know why it won't move. It won't move on its own. Okay, so that thing could have helped a long time ago, but didn't. But only 7 infantrymen survived. So a crazy battle here. What a defense. So red are dead reds, yellow are dead greens. I mean, greens lost so many more men than the reds, but the reds did end up losing the battle overall. Definitely a Pyrrhic victory for sure. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.